Hello everyone! Today we are going to make a drawing inspired by one of my favorite books, Hide and Snake by Keith Baker. If you're logging in through Canvas, you can see a video read-along of the book. But the best part about the book is that on each page, the snake is hidden inside. We are going to do that today with our drawing. When it's finished, it's going to look like this. Let me tell you what supplies you're going to need. You'll need a white paper, a pencil or a black marker, some markers to color with, and a crayon. You can pick whatever color crayon, but I'm going to use black today. So pause the video and gather your supplies so that we can get started. We're going to draw our snake first. Our snake is going to be peeking off from the side of the page. Start down near the bottom of the paper, and you want to draw a curve that comes out and up to start your snake. Then bring it around like a smiley face. On the bottom, you want to make a little bump for our snake's mouth. And then follow your curve back to the beginning. Go ahead and give your snake an eye. It can be whatever kind of eye you want, but I'm going to keep it simple and just draw a circle and color in a little bit in the middle. Then I'm going to skip up here to the top of my paper, and I'm going to make a curve that's shorter. This is going to be our tail. And this time I'm going to start at the end and follow it back, making it bigger close to the edge. Now the great thing about the book Hide and Snake is all the different patterns. Take a look at the cover, which is what our artwork is inspired by. Each of these rows of ribbon has different patterns on it, which is what makes it easy for our snake to hide down inside, because our snake is covered in a pattern too. So next we're going to add a pattern to our snake. I think my snake would be covered in polka dots. I want to make sure they're nice and big though, so that when I go to color them, it's not too difficult. Now remember, the rest of our snake is up here at the top, so make sure you add polka dots or stripes or swirls, whatever kind of pattern you did, to the tail as well. Great job. Now that we have a snake, we can hide it. I'm going to start down here at the bottom, and I'm going to work my way up the page, creating different ribbons that are laying on my paper for the snake to hide in. Each ribbon is going to have a different pattern. I can't wait to see what kind of patterns you come up with. I'm going to start down here at the bottom with a straight line and another straight line to make my ribbon. Now I can decide what kind of pattern I want it to be. I think I want this one to have some stripes. Make sure that your pattern stays the same all the way across your ribbon, just like our snake having the same pattern on its head as it does on the tail. There we go. I'm going to skip up a little bit and make a ribbon up here. This time I'm going to curve it so that our snake could really hide in it well. And I want to be careful not to draw through my snake. So when I get to my snake, I'm going to pick my pen up and I'm going to hop over and finish my line on the other side. Then I can skip up and follow it. Stop when I get to my snake. Hop and finish it on the other side. I think this one needs a pattern made of zigzags. I'm going to keep going, filling in my page with different patterns of different ribbons. This one's just going to have a stripe down the middle. And then I can get another one up here at the top. Maybe I'll do another straight one like I did at the bottom. With a nice big zigzag coming across. There we go. That looks pretty good. My snake is hiding inside all of his ribbons. I can put my black marker away and get out my colors. When you're coloring your patterns, you want to make designs too. So I'm going to take my first color, and if I make my spots red down here, then I have to make sure I put some red spots up here on his tail too. Think about your skin. This is our snake's skin. The skin on my arm is the same color as the skin on my foot. So I have to make sure our snake is the same too. Now I'm not going to color my whole snake because that would take me a long time, but I want you to color your whole snake and all your ribbons with your markers. If you don't have markers, you can use crayons for the whole picture. It looks great in crayon too, but we're going to be using markers in class. When you're finished coloring, use a crayon to give it a background that has some texture. If we look at the book again, you can see that the gray on the cover of the book is kind of scratchy looking. Crayons are great for making designs like that. So what I'm going to do with my crayon when I color my background is I'm going to press harder when I'm close to my lines, like this. And then when I fill in the middle, I'm going to make it lighter. So that I get that kind of scratchiness, and the darker colors next to my ribbons will help make them stand out. So let's take a look at the finished one again. If you look at my finished picture, you can see I made it a little bit darker all along these edges and filled it in lighter in the middle. I also tried not to use colors over and over again. I tried to keep my colors spread out. So the colors I used in my snake, I didn't use anymore. I used a different green up here on this ribbon. And I made sure I kept my pattern going. Purple, gray, pink, purple, gray, pink, purple, gray, pink, all the way across. Take your time, and when you're finished, take a picture and send it to me through Canvas. Have a great Gator day!